lot of damage. Searing Chains does connect. He's at half HP. He's going to continue to aggress. They might go for this first blood. Super, very low. Obviously doesn't have level 6, so he can't get out of these trees. And this might be first blood for EG. Super, he eats his way out of the trees with the tangos. But it's not going to matter because AUI is there with the last right click. FY Company taking a lot of damage from Fear. First to die for Vici Gaming is the Leshrac. There's the Overgrowth. And into a black hole. That's a double black hole. Black and Ice taking a ton of damage as they attempt to run away. Searing Chains holding PPD in place. Looks like the Aegis of the Immortal will bring back Fear, which means Vici Gaming should probably run, although never mind. Black just deals a lot of damage himself. As like that, does EG want to defend now? They might just give this up. Probably the wise move. 50 seconds on the deck for Sumail.
This is where EG can pull a fake. They make Vici think Sumail doesn't have buyback since they give the tier 1 for free.
Smoke for EG. They're going to go straight into the Roche pit. Universe showing himself mid to perhaps give Vici a little peace of mind.
Oh my god, this Roche is dead. Yep. Sumail gets the Aegis this time.
Alright.
So I think EG's reason for
PPD is going to be the first one to be spotted. Blink out by FY. He's taking a lot of damage. Ice gets a double ravage on 3. Can AUI get his ult off? He's popped his BKB. He's trying to go for the black hole. It's only going to be a 1 here. It's Super though. If they can get this to be pretty big. A 3 for 1. Even the Supernova coming to fruition. Super. A death for black, although the nice split earth from the Leshrac ends up not saving it, but a beautiful ravage from Ice. Don't think they have enough damage to follow this up with though. That is the second ravage. And I don't think they can defend now without that second ravage. Ice going down to the Sunray. Universe with the double kill playing an amazing. It's a nice telekinesis, but it's not going to matter. Fenrir pops the Ghost Scepter. And Black, unfortunately, just a hero that is not very good after coming back from dead. Only half the souls to speak of. Blink Dagger on Treant now. This is going to be disgusting to watch. Here comes a Supernova. Black taking a lot of damage over time. And the Malefice into Overgrowth, and the stun will follow. GG's as EG.
I think the biggest part in this victory is how they managed to force VG toward the later portion of the game to use abilities they didn't want to. They forced out Ravages that ideally Vici Gaming get a better fight off with, and especially that bottom fight at the tier 2, right? They go for the wraparound smoke, they get the right initiation, they immediately make quick work of Rubik, and the Tidehunter Ravages just don't do enough. They get a 6 for 1, I think that was, and that's basically that fight meant more than anything else in that game, and with the 20k lead, it's pretty hard for it to go wrong with that kind of lineup.
Well, it was going in Vici's favor for a little bit there. They were starting to come back, but in the end, the Wombo combo from EG was too much. I have to say, AUI's Enigma was excellent. Didn't really see that many black holes, but when he used them, they worked very effectively. FY tried his best to bring back Vici, and he played absolutely ridiculous. I mean, that's arguably his best hero anyway, so I guess it shouldn't be too big of a surprise. But it wasn't enough in Game 1. This, of course, is a best-of-5 series for the Grand Finals of the Dota 2 Asia Championship. Let's see what the panel thinks. Guys, back to you.
And that's Game 1 of the finals. It's in the history books, and it says EG took it very, very, very convincingly. What happened here?
Well, I mean, starting with the laning stage, the Rubik Lesh didn't really find many ganks. Something that Winter brought up during the game was maybe they could have put the Ember Spirit mid, easier hero to gank for, can actually initiate for the ganks.
Didn't expect the lanes that they did, but I understand they wanted to pressure the Enigma, but they had to give away stuff in exchange for that to happen.
I think going back to that first smoke gank where they go top, I believe they got de-warded. They did not have a ward, so they had no idea where the Enigma was. And I don't know if EG were expecting a smoke gank there, but they were keeping the Enigma very close to the lane. Like, he was farming the big camp right next to it. So perhaps EG expected that rotation and were just completely prepared. They just seemed like they had Vici Gaming's number with this dual roaming early on.
The Rubik Lesh is like one of those very hit or miss duos. I feel like it worked going back to TI4. It worked that one game against EG, and then they pulled out again against Newbie in the finals, and it up to 15 CS, 2.5 minutes in. And Ice is actually going to kind of swing mid, just offer some support. They're going to start with the telekinesis dive to fall. Hit Sumail with the slow and unexpected rotation from your Ice Phoenix, and Sumail possibly going to give up first blood. The Phoenix Fire Spirit's chasing him perfectly, and Medusa gets the kill with the Mystics. What have they... Do you feel like they've got the answers to an anti-mage who's doing well this game with their lineup?
Not with the Underfarm Viper. And an Underfarm Viper is just not going to create any threat. And they're already, which is, I guess, pretty good for them since Brewmaster doesn't have...
They're going to run right past an EG ward themselves, which they'll look to D-ward here on the high ground. So PPD realizes where Fenrir is, may not realize that FY is there with him. Bottom lane though, Super looking to do what Viper can do very well at this kind of 10 to 15 minute mark, which is just siege towers. And Viper a hero that, for which he does not. Another split being used to great effect here. Supernova going to stun up most of the EG team now, catching up Fear as well on the high ground. Universo possibly in for his first death here. Nice primal blitz. This one's coming out from FY's Rubik. They're going to get the kill on the Barra. That's a big streak being ended. Ice goes down to the Mana Void of Fear. And FY... He has got an Aegis though, so even if they kill him, he may still be able to come back in this fight. Great vision from PPD from the sides. They'll break the Aegis, but Vici Gaming also low in HP. Sumail in the middle thinks Echo Slam from PPD, gets one more. Back goes in Fear, brings down the Brewmaster, brings down the line next one to the Phoenix, and the Brewmaster, the casualty on the EG side, but it's a team wipe from Evil Genius. They'll lose Fenrir as well as the Ice Phoenix, only catching up PPD's Earthshaker, who was kind of the new target after Fear got out. FY on the side here, going to get a stolen anti-mage blink to help him escape, but Super not going to be so lucky. Lasso out of Universe, and that's a 3-hero swing as EG only loses. Universe BKBs gets to the high ground, he's not even dead. Fenrir goes down early. FY on the low ground inside the Radiant jungle will be kept alive for the time being. The Lasso comes out onto Super, looking to pull him on the cliff. He's now trapped. He gets Flame Break down though. Ice with the dive. He's already used the Supernova. Can he find a way out of this one? Brewmaster Split just keeping the control. PPD, Blink, Echo Slam. Mana Void will slam down Black, and he gets put in his...
Destroyed them for first 25 minutes. They had no solution to him at all. He got a pick with every single lasso, and he had one of the fastest blink daggers in this tournament.
You see EG like the way they picked, like picking the Earthshaker in the first two, and you can kind of see why. It guarantees the Batrider gets a fast level 2, level 3 just by using that one fissure in the off lane. It makes Universe's life so easy. He gets the first creep wave, level 2, he can then fall back to the jungle, guarantee that fast blink dagger timing. A 7-minute blink dagger on Batrider out of the jungle is just... it's perfect. The supports were stacking for him. He was doing everything right, and yeah, absolutely agree. Universe, he controlled the tempo of the game, one of the MVPs, but at the same time, everyone from EG had a good game. PPD's positioning on the Earthshaker was great. Fear did all he had to do. Skywrath Mage completely prevented Ice from doing anything this game as well.
I think they really need to rely less on Black's carry and rely more.
The hero for him.
Oh man, Witch Doctor Shaman, normally not your really heavy level 1 roaming supports, but they're already moving on to Sumail mid. He's gonna get caught out. Looks like Vici Gaming are up to it again. They'll start off with the Shackles, now followed up with the double raise, and they've got the third if needed. It's not. This is when Vici Gaming are
Losing his tower minute 7.
oh my, and they don't even get the deny. Super a bit too quick. Now your hook shot in from Ice. Universe looking to turn it. He will end up falling. It's a 1-for-1 thus far. FY gonna cancel the shackles. Super has a double damage rune, though they have to be careful. Sumail running low on mana. Raze is coming out again. They can't keep on losing this. Storm Spirit, he'll die to the Maledict. Will it be enough to turn with the black hole from UI 2000? It is. They get 2 in the end, making it 4 in total. Around for that hook shot, it's gonna miss. PPD able to juke it, but still, they're gonna run him down. Rotation could come from the Storm, coming in as well as Universe. He'll bolt that illusion off the bat. Now they're gonna sell him with Reflection. Do they actually engage onto this? The Storm zipping into the Cox, fighting Ice. Universe gonna bolt him. Can Sumail finish the job? He drops that Remnant. Not enough for the kill. He'll jump in again. The raises from Super, trying to predict where the zip would. I feel like they need to take this tier 1 as well on the back of that.
Wow, Universe is in a pretty good position to defend this. He already pulled the wave as Black will pop
And they already used the
Metamorphosis.
wards, so they don't have them for the push. They will get the tower,
sure.
but Fear gonna trade, so it's only a 1-for-1 tower. Do they go for 2 is the real question. They get the Hex off on Universe. Sumail zipping into the cogs, but they have no lockdown. That Zeus ulti coming out. Massive damage. Now the Omni Slash. Black gonna get blown up. It's 3 dead for Vici. They're in danger here. Super needs to turn it. He tries to go into Universe. Blade Fury working him into Black Hole. It's gonna be 5. EG again. Outmaneuvering Vici. Can it work a second time? Super just barely caught by the Black Hole. They're looking to wipe them all. The Witch Doctor gonna get run down by your Storm, and they've still got a pull left for Super. He walks in. He wants to at least get racks out of this. He'll get nothing. Pull back. Wiped at the base. A triple for Sumail. Bash at Super, yes they do! It's a dieback on the channel feed! He'll pop as well! Ice 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 may be next, Sumail! No mercy now! On to FY! No, we'll pass by him for Ice Ice Ice, and he'll back off for the Shaman! Dieback after dieback, Vici Gaming and chat!
Fully deserved. There was all the 3 games were so solid. It was Vici Gaming making most mistakes. It was Vici Gaming with the weaker draft, and going into the series, most of us thought Vici Gaming were definitely the favorites based on previous days, but EG, they showed up today, they had all the strategies planned, and, I mean, probably the best series of the tournament from one single team in terms of execution, the decision-making, the drafting, and the overall just team play and everything, just unbeatable for Vici in this series.
And you know, Sin, the crazy thing is a lot of people saw them losing Zai, losing Arteezy, AUI 2000 getting removed from Cloud9. It was not his choice that he left, so that they could pick up Notel as well as Misery. And they said, this EG team, we don't really know if they have what it takes, but not only do they perform well at DAC, but they win the whole damn thing on their first major tournament together with this squad. That is absolutely incredible. What a performance. Guys, with that said, the Grand Finals is over, but we've got some post-game analysis coming for you now. Bruno and the rest of the guys at the panel, what do you think about the boys in blue?
The boys in blue have done it. After a 3rd place at TI, they actually will earn $1,284,158 for winning the Dota 2 Asia Championship against the big favorites, Vici Gaming. What a game 3 that was, and what a performance Sumail had.
Not bad for a 15-year-old kid who's just... I'm speechless. That is just incredible. That just such a great play throughout the tournament. Didn't show any nerves. Delivered every game. The entire EG team though as well. Like everyone showed up to play. PPD, his drafts came together perfectly. Even this game 3 looked like things were going really poorly from the get-go with the lanes, with Sumail dying as many times as he did, but EG didn't get rattled at all.
Absolutely not. And Sumail started losing the lane pretty bad. He died 4 times before the minute 5 winter, but what happened then? He